Hey guys, welcome back. John Megacycle here, another episode of our Global Conquest with Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath. With our last episode being the first episode, walked through some of the basics for Global Conquest and wanted to show you some of the ins and outs. This is a great game mode that I totally enjoy playing, and I come back and play this one more often than skirmishes or anything else, to be honest. Right now what we're doing is we're giving a quick pan to the map, trying to see where all of our territory is. We spent a good amount of our time last session conquering North America, freeing it from the tyrannous grip of the Brotherhood of Nod. Looks like Nod has retreated into South America. We have Europe mostly to ourselves, at least northwestern Europe. We do have a Nod strike force here, full with MCV and some... nothing really too impressive, a lot of low-tech stuff. We've got Skrin scattered all over the place, and we have the southern tip of Africa to ourselves. So that having been said, this gives us a little bit of a brief overview of what's going on. For this episode, we're going to make sure that we capture North America by absolute force. Diplomacy. Because that's what we do. We're going to be setting up shop here, trying to get some of these cities captured out, considering they provide a great resource bonus for us, which I finally did a little reading and figured that out. Then we're going to try to see if we can start snatching up some of these pockets of open terrain, see if we can get something a little more fortified, try to keep the Skrin off of Nod's heels so that way Nod can build back up, and then those two will just fight over each other. I believe we've already off to a good start. We've already completed our action phase, so right now we're going to move right into battle phase. I don't think we have any combat planned for this matchup, so all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and skip. Calling in a strike force. I don't know what the heck that does. Okay, so we've got Nod at our front door. They couldn't wait. Let's take a look at what we've got. Now, all we've done is we've upgraded the base tier. So what we've got is a good handful of advanced structures. Our Space Command, our high-tech facility, and our armory. That comes in nice and handy. That gives us a good tech start against their army. Now, they've got a lot of little stuff, which is going to be a bit of a pain to defend against. Of course, we are not going to go auto-resolve. As I mentioned last time, I can't win. I don't know what the computer has against me, but automatic. This is actually French for Johnny frickin' loses. Now you know. So we're going to go ahead in real time. Oh man, we're close. We're really close to him. So we're going to have to try to slap as much crap together as we can.
Training.
Okay, where is... Okay. There's two paths. I don't know which way they're going to come from. They're going to come from the northwest or the east. So we're getting two on the east. We don't need this many power plants.
Structure sold.
Listen up, missile squad. Ready for combat. Ready for combat.
Building.
We've got a hell of a land force, and I want to make sure that we're absolutely ready for
Missile
it.
squad reporting. ABC, what's the plan?
Construction complete.
Okay, let's take a look and see what we're dealing with, shall we?
Enemy base sighted.
Okay, engineers going northwest. Not a big deal. Not really what I'm worried about at the moment. Okay, I don't see a whole lot of other action going on, so we're going to go ahead and start getting our economy
ABC standing by.
right where it needs to be.
Stealth unit detected. Training.
Oh, okay. And here they come.
ABC, what's the plan? ABC, ready for combat.
Building.
Personnel carrier.
And what we're going to do is we're going to soften them up a little bit.
Construction
ABC,
complete.
ready for combat. Commander,
Our base
ready
is
weapons.
under attack. Building.
Pay attention.
Construction complete.
Listen up, missile squad. Personnel carrier.
Unit under attack.
We have
Construction
contact, sir.
complete.
No. Come back,
Harvester
come back.
under attack.
ABC, what's the plan? Personnel carrier.
Ooh, they've got a lot of crap.
Target confirmed. Hit him. Hit him. ABC, what's the plan? Ready weapons.
Select
An Orca drop's going to take too long.
building. Unit lost.
We have contact,
Our
sir.
base
Right
is
there.
under attack. Unit promoted. Unit under attack. Construction complete.
I think we've got this handled.
Let's make this quick.
I'm not too much of a fan with the losses, but this is going to be handled pretty quick.
Stay on 'em. We're coming. Target there. Hit him. Hit him. Right there.
Okay.
Commander.
We lost, what, 3 PCs, 3 rocket infantry, and a minigunner? Or riflemen. They're called riflemen, aren't they? Oh, I keep calling them minigunners. Way too much first Command and Conquer screws me up for terminology. Okay, actually, you know what? I do want to rebuild that power plant that I sold, because I just remembered that that's how it's going to track how much stuff we lost. I put that refinery in a pretty crappy place, but what are you going to do? We do have full tech, so we're going to utilize our Firehawks as soon as we possibly can. In the same token, we do want more
Right away.
harvesters up. I'm not too worried about base defense at the moment.
Structure sold.
That'll give us a little bit of kickback cash. And of course, Shroud has been revealed. I don't see any real threats that would prevent our Air Force from coming in and just kicking the crap out of them. Yep, and now that I sold that watchtower, I would have wanted it back. But
Insufficient funds.
while we're waiting on funds and other sorts of things, we need to start bombing them. We need to start getting them on their toes. The more we wait, the more stuff they're going to have, and that's going to be problematic. And I'm pretty sure... Yep, 2 Firehawks will take out a power plant, which is perfect. We can easily stock up on a bunch of these guys, and we can certainly do a lot of damage even without the upgrades. Okay, this is inefficient as crazy. You, down there.
Okay, easy now.
Oh, there's another refinery over here. Oh, for God's sake.
All set.
Oh, that's the problem with not having...
That's
Nope,
an
nope,
RTB.
go back down. Go back
Got
down.
it, returning
Go back
to
down! Go back down! Thank you.
Firehawk, docked
See
and
what
ready.
happens when you just ask
Bomber
nicely?
standing by.
Okay, Operation Power
Standing
Kill.
by. Coordinates.
We want to get these guys in the dark. Getting really tired of them seeing things.
Move in on them.
Like me coming after them. And my favorite view in the whole game, aside from the ion cannon, of course, which is pretty freaking awesome.
Building.
I should be able to wipe that out pretty quick. I'm not too sure what... is this a way to find out? Hard AI. Okay, it doesn't say. I wish I would have known what kind of type they are. Oh, hang on. Balanced. Ugh. I'm not too sure what part about balanced is in the AI battle computer, but I've never been threatened by a balanced. I don't really want to waste this much money on defense,
Building.
but I'm not worried about it.
Firehawk, standing by.
Unit under attack.
Okay, it's probably soon we ought to actually get some work done around here.
Ready the loaders.
Since we built a refinery, I'm not worried about selling this one,
Structure
because
sold.
that's a terrifically inefficient place to put a
Construction
refinery.
complete.
Stay on them. Fire.
Okay, well, when you're done wiping that out, why don't you come back to base?
Let's make this quick.
Okay, with a balanced, I'm definitely not worried at this point what they're going to throw at us.
New course received.
But they should be absolutely worried what we're going to throw at them. Certainly, I'd like my hard points and my stratofighter upgrade. Thank you very much, and we'll construct a second airfield. Man, out of the mind, no problem.
Complete.
These control areas drive me absolutely bonkers.
Training.
Ready when you are. In transit.
So our sonic generator is going to absolutely annihilate those tanks. I'm totally not worried about that. Yeah, I'm not worried about that attack even in the slightest, but I wouldn't mind a juggernaut or two. Those things are fun on the bun. Yeah, this is no problem. I'm just going to pound the crap out of him into submission. Yeah, man. Nothing awesomer. Man, my language is not doing very well today. My language, and I'm talking about it like it's a skill.
Standing by. This one's mine.
More great.
There's our target.
Super awesomer.
That won't do.
Unit under attack.
Moving to attack range.
Did I lose one?
Our base is
No. Go home.
You've been hit. Return to base.
Ah, man.
Stay on them. Hit them. Hit them.
Yeah, this won't take any amount of time.
Standing by.
Yep. Juggernauts are definitely the premier mid to long range
Training.
unit. Unless you're going up against like toe-to-toe against an Avatar or a Mammoth tank or an Annihilator tripod.
All set.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that sort of a thing. But in other cases,
Looking good.
no, why don't you sit
We're
down?
clear. New course received.
All set.
Poop.
Fire bomber
Boop.
standing by. All
Boop.
set.
And you guys are another. Let's go, let's go.
Roger that.
Unit under attack.
Firehawk on its way. Acknowledged. I'll take this.
One thing you can always do is use your Stratofighter upgrade to get out of a hotspot as well. And that certainly has saved me many a Firehawk. Just using a little bit of tact, a little bit of maneuvering, you can certainly get in and out no problem. So, now that we've been mucking around with this, let's start to do some damage, shall we?
Unit under attack. Our base is under attack.
Oh, like they were going to show up. That was cute of them.
What's the hold up?
Don't need a whole lot of military to get this party started. We're going to go with a couple of Predators. Let's go with 2 more of our APCs. And this land force can certainly start picking apart all the civilian structures that they've captured. Let's see, that can go away, that can go away. I don't see any infantry whatsoever. We're just going to get this party started. Oh, rocket buggy, huh? You know what's funny about
Our
that?
base is under attack.
Railguns. That's what's funny about that.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, this is going to be no problem. GDI zone troopers are absolutely devastating. Especially with an unprotected base like this. Yeah. These guys are just going to walk. I don't even have to do anything else.
Bomber standing by.
Get that. Get that.
All set.
That looks stupid.
We got this hand.
Nope. Get the fire guy. This is the only problem I'm going to have right here.
Unit lost.
Come on. You guys have freaking railguns. Get them. Ugh, that's going to be a veteran. That's fun.
Mobile artillery. Locomotor's working. Juggernaut. We see him.
Inaccurate as crap, but really fun to watch.
Yes, sir. Pay attention.
I could probably say that about, I don't
We hear
know,
you.
a lot of things in life, huh?
Heading out.
It was inaccurate as crap, but it was really fun to watch. Get you guys in some sort of a formation. Let's
We'll
get
take
you
that
guys
area.
moving again.
Roger that, command. We're clear.
We're just going to wipe that off the face of the earth. That'll cripple their base producing options. And then the rest is just cleanup and damage control, really.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Okay. What else do I want here?
Building.
Just for giggles. The important thing is right now, we know we've won, though I usually say you need to play as if you're losing, but right now we don't want to be wasting credits, so it's important that we at least get that going. Right now is probably the best time to build up any structures that we've lost. I don't think we lost anything. We built a refinery, we sold a refinery, built some defenses, but I don't think we lost anything else really, so I'm not too
All
worried.
set. Bomber standing by. Firehawk standing
Juggernaut.
by.
Locomotor's working.
And I'll let you guys just screw all that up. So far, so awesome. This village is going to be in pieces. Just like that.
Ready for coordinates. Good. Firehawk standing by.
Did I send everybody? Oh, I did. Okay, good.
What's the status?
Construction complete.
I don't know why those APCs are all the way up there, but
Walker's in motion.
one of the things I like to use more often than not is the formation. If you hold both the mice buttons down, the left and the right, you get this little formation grid here. It's the ghost template of where they'll be facing. This usually puts the heavier units in the back or the front, depending on what kind. Puts the lighter units, depending on function as well, nicely organized. So this gives a nice grouping. It protects the juggernauts that are a little more weak,
Silos needed.
at least from long range and whatnot. Puts these units up front. It adds a nice collection, especially if you've got like mammoth tanks and that sort of a thing. And it looks really good, so that's a nice plus.
Unit under attack.
Okay. I think what we're going to say right now is this match is done. So I'm going to fast forward all this nonsense while I just go ahead and kill everybody. So I guess I'll see you guys in just a second here.
We got a lock. What's the status? I'm the Juggernaut.
Firehawk here.
What's the hold
Unit
up?
under attack.
What's the status? Mobile artillery. Closing in.
We're clear. Looking good. Firehawk on its way. We're clear.
What's the status? We see him.
Unit under attack.
Standing by. Loaded in.
Silos needed.
Proceed to target. Confirmed. Clear for engagement. Area confirmed. Confirmed. We have evidence.
Unit under attack.
Here's your clear out. Coordinates. Moving to attack range. Bomber standing by clear. Acknowledged. Up and over. Target defined. Now what?
Select target.
Sit tight. On standby. Closing in. Troopers in the field.
And actually clean that up pretty quick.
Unit promoted. Enemy defeated.
And there we
You
have
are
it.
Victorious.
So not too bad. It's good that we kept a calm head early on, defended up as quickly as we could. Real quick recap, that worked out great. Let's take a quick look at the battle results. We suffered 0 losses. Not too shabby at all. And that was a good tactic on their side to attack immediately, considering they had overwhelming force. If they orchestrated that attack just a little bit better, maybe caught us off guard from a different front, I think they might have had us.
Rift generator detected.
Okay, so the Skrin have built a rift generator, as you can imagine, similar to the nuclear weapon and the ion cannon. For specials, it annihilates a base. Not completely, but it'll knock out maybe 50% of the structures, which could be critical, especially when you're going in on attacks. So we need to make sure that we stay vigilant in that regard. What we are going to do, though...
Initiating base construction.
New base,
Upgrading base tier.
upgrade, upgrade, and you don't have enough to build a base, so we're going to get you moving. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to spend more money on increasing our economy early on, and then what we're going to do is hopefully capitalize on that extra income as the game progresses. Now, I just got attacked and I just wiped out a force, so I don't know where the crap this one came from. Oh, you know what? There must be a nod base and it must be stealthed. That's going to get tricky. I would like you to... I can't even upgrade base defenses. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, what do they got here? Oof, they've got some stuff. That could probably wipe out that base. It's a fact I'm not too happy about. Let's see here.
Operation canceled.
Cancel operations. Building base costs 8,000 credits. Okay.
Upgrading
I would like some base defenses there.
Upgrading
Base defenses there. That's upgrading base tier. Let's go base defenses here. So instead of really cranking on the economy, we're going to try to emphasize a little bit of defense. Considering that's going to add about I'd say maybe $8,000 worth of actual upgrades and defensive structures. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the base is there, it wasn't destroyed, and it just recloaked. And they still have that whole freaking army, but the good news is we upgrade our defenses. And let's see what that actually gave us. 3 watchtowers, 2 guardian cannons, an AA battery, 2 sonic emitters. That's certainly worth a 2,000 credit investment. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So let's go ahead and continue with our plan. We do see an attack here. What we're gonna do... I think we'll spend the money for an Orca Strike. That is the bombardment ability that we had thrown at us in the first episode, where some of our stuff just kept getting damaged and it looked like for no reason. That's the reason. So,
Initiating base construction.
base construction there. Upgrade base tier. No.
Operation canceled.
Base
Upgrading
defenses,
base
base
Upgrading
tier.
base tier.
And how much will it cost to repair you guys? 3,000?
Resupply
I think that's
strike
worth it.
force.
Okay. That gives us a great chunk of North America. I really don't like how much the Skrin are progressing. I think I'm normally used to Nod being a little more threatening in these matches, but I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Taking a quick look at the victory progress, we're about a little shy of a third. We need 33% of the globe under our influence. Nod has 3 cities at full unrest. They need 24. Skrin require threshold towers. They built none so far. Alright, so far so good. Let's take another turn. Take a look at the bombardment results. Well, I don't know what the heck they rift generated. I don't don't think any of our bases. Nope, Global Defense Initiative seems to be fully online. Let's see, so what did this do? It looks like it took out some of the little stuff. I was hoping it would have crippled the MCV, but that's okay. Upgrade base tier. These guys are on full. What we can do is, this is the transportability. We can use the ports. I think I mentioned the port cities in the first episode, but let's give them another quick look. See the anchor right next to this city here? This is a port city. If you have a strike force right next to it, you can teleport to another port city. I believe it has to be under your control, but it allows for, like, let's say, teleportation. So you can move your troops, supplies, units a lot faster. What you also can do is, if you've got tier 3 bases, they come with airports, and what you can do is you can bounce units back and forth like that as well. So let's see, how do I want to... That's upgrading base tier. I want you to produce MCV only. Go that way.
Upgrading base tier.
And I want you to... I think you can just stay put. Oh, maybe it's tier 2. So let's take a look. What other bases do we have here? Let's start here. Cool. So for 1,000 credits, or dollars, that's gonna just warp those guys over there. What I wouldn't mind here, since this is at maximum, I think it's time that we construct the ion cannon. Let me back up just a tad here. When you've upgraded to the maximum base tier, you can also construct strategic structures. Blech. I don't like the way that sounded. A strategic structure is a building, an additional building you pay a credit amount for, and it allows you to build something extra or gives you an extra ability, that sort of a thing. We, of course, have the GDI standard Global Ion Cannon Control Center. A lot of words there. We have the ASAT Defense Center, which reveals all stealth, nod bases, strike forces. The Intelligence Center, which gives us a couple of abilities. I'm not going to read all that. The Reclamator Hub, which allows us to build the MARV. And a couple of extra things for the Tiberium Processing Plant. Tiberium Processing Plant reduces Tiberium threat levels. Usually, yeah, ZOCOM. ZOCOM is the faction of GDI that specializes in Tiberium cleanup control. And actually, let's take a look at Intelligence Center. Reduces the unrest in all cities and target area. That actually could come in a lot of handy if we were threatened by a nod victory. And then Commando Strike prevents one enemy entity from receiving or executing already given orders until the beginning of the next phase. Also not too bad. I think... Oh, wait. Hey. That's what I want. Ion Cannon. Thank you! Okay. Upgrades all around. Ion Cannon. Units in transit. Excellent. That's where the frickin' rift generator is. Huh. I really would like to take over Australia, but I don't think that's going to be in the overall plan. Let's go ahead and skip a turn. Of course, combat. I'm certainly not too worried, considering all they really have that I have to defend against are 2 Scorpion tanks and a Nod buggy. I'm not worried about that at all. We crank out a couple of infantry, an APC or 2, we've got this handled. So let's go ahead and give this a go, shall we? Not too bad. I like how it's always a random map.
Training.
And we're just going to get this done right now. Do I have a refinery? Yes, I do. Okay. It's always a random map, which is cool. And it's always random start positions. It doesn't matter if you've fought in the same location or whatever. It's just really kind of neat how they handled that.
Ready for combat.
Building.
I'm not all too worried about an initial attack yet. But it would be smart to just spend a couple of our dollars getting set up in case.
Missile squad reporting. APC standing by. We're coming.
Construction complete.
That's certainly enough from this entrance. Now they could come from over here, so what we need to do is we need to make sure that we guard against that as well. I'm not too interested in filling a bunch of civilian structures full of units and whatnot, considering if they have a flame
Construction
unit, they
complete.
could just wipe that all
Building.
out, and that would make me very sad.
Training. Building in progress. Construction complete.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is more than enough to cover our choke points. We're going to spend a little bit of time, get another harvester or two, streamline the economy,
Let's get to that tip zone.
and then we'll think about plans of attack. Now, we've used Air Force for like the last 2 or 3 times. It's a lot of fun, and it's my personal favorite, but that is getting a little boring. A lot of civilian structures in the way. What I might want to use is snipers and
Let's get to that tip
juggernauts.
zone.
That's going to give us a lot of extra range for artillery bombardment. We're going to be under power when I build this. That's okay. We'll just slap up some upgrades on our power plants. Solid income. Everything looks good. I'm not too worried. If we're under attack, the refineries are close enough, we'll be able to bring the harvesters into base.
Construction options.
And upgrades all around.
Building.
Okay, Juggernaut needs a tech center, of course. Everything cool needs a tech center. Let's go ahead and take a gander now that we've got some stuff going on.
Stealthy unit detected.
Not a lot of stuff. We could easily bombard this stuff, especially from the shelf here, once we get some snipers. Speaking of which, we also need an armory for some snipers. Another great thing about this game mode is the tick down for Fog of War and Stealth to be revealed. It promises that there's not any
Construction
really
complete.
long, drug-out battles.
New
You're going to see your
construction
enemy,
options.
your enemy's going to see you, someone's got to make a move, really end of story there. Not a whole lot more to it.
Training.
I want 4 juggernauts, I want them in the back for artillery bombardment, and we're going to crank out a
Construction
bunch of
complete.
snipers.
New construction options.
Let's see here.
Training.
Let's go for 4 snipers. What upgrades do we have here? Composite armor, that does not include snipers, and snipers don't need power packs.
Juggernaut, standing by.
In my sights.
Now see, this is the thing that drives me crazy. They have this Tiberium spike, they don't have this one. There's a freaking engineer right there.
How's our position?
There was an engineer right there.
Get there. Sniper team. Where do you
Freaking
need us?
blasted him in the blaster with my blaster.
Juggernaut, standing by.
Yep, there was a whole lot of words I just threw at that right
Select
now.
target.
Not nearly enough
Sniper
range.
team ready.
What the sniper teams do is they increase the range of the juggernauts. So what I can easily do is I can get in here, since the sniper teams I believe are stealthed.
How's our position?
Let's get you guys in teams of 2. Oops, hang on.
Sniper team.
Yep.
What do you see?
That's what I wanted.
Standing
Unit
by.
under
Any
attack.
enemies around?
Unit
Well,
lost.
that kind of screwed that up.
Let's get there. Scanning new area.
Juggernaut.
So let me demonstrate.
I'm the
What's our
Juggernaut.
next target?
Where's our snipes?
On the move.
Coordinates.
Select target.
Juggernaut.
Once the snipers
standing
stop
by.
moving,
Team ready.
what they're going to do is they're going to give us the bombard spotted target, which is going to give us an extended range for our
This area
juggernauts.
clear? Any enemies
Let's have you
around?
guys go right there.
Select target.
There, see the ring right there?
Coordinates check.
Now the juggernauts can safely bombard from the base.
What's the call?
Unit under attack.
Have they spotted us? Sniper
Yeah, they totally freaking did. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go!
Silos needed. Training.
Well, so much for me trying to have fun with this, huh?
Building.
Freaking
Building.
jerk waters.
Juggernaut.
Alright, let's try that all over
I'm the
again.
Juggernaut.
Complete.
I really wanted to show off that tactic, and these guys are being butt faces about it.
Construction.
I want to make sure that we're harvesting. Now, we shouldn't really need to buy silos, but I'm really trying to take some time here with this. That's enough juggernauts, but what I do want to show off?
Training.
Mammoth tank.
Sniper team ready. Where do you need us?
Yum yum.
Scanning new area.
Nothing says, hey, go screw off like a mammoth tank.
Out of sight. Where's our next target? Sniper team. Where do you need us? Let's get there.
Gotta have my Space Command uplink. Oh yeah.
Mammoth, take a
Scanning new area.
Zone Troopas like a boss. Okay, get in there. Let's actually see if we can snipe these jerks before they get too close.
What do you see?
Upgrade
Go,
complete.
go, 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 go! Ah, for God's sake.
Unit lost.
Alright, that's it.
On standby.
You guys get the idea.
Mammoth, take a symbol. Armor
This crap ends now.
What's the
Oh, that was fun to try. You can really catch a lot of human players off guard with that sort of thing, considering they're looking for juggernauts. Whenever they see those shells rocket across the sky, they're specifically looking for juggernauts and not the snipers. So if you don't have a lot of people around that detect stealth,
Let's get to the mammoth, take a symbol.
How's our
it's
position?
really kind of a problem for them, actually.
Got it. We're moving now. He'll go down.
Seriously, is that all they're building?
coordinates? Moving. Walkers in motion.
Seriously, it's like all they're building is terrorists.
Entering new position.
Let's get to the front. What do you have? Flatten them. Armor superiority. Let's have some fun. Ready here. Mammoth tank.
Oh, you think so? You brought rockets, huh?
Yes, sir.
Think you're a smart man, huh?
I'm the juggernaut.
Yeah, the artillery in this game is absolutely ridiculous. And it's actually, like, in a good kind of ridiculous. It's how artillery should be. Long range, heavy damage, absolutely no questions asked. Inaccurate. Inaccurate, yes.
Mammoth tank.
Select target.
Let's call a few reinforcements, shall we? We got the cash.
On standby.
Yes, sir.
Unit under attack.
Ready here. Fire.
I'm the juggernaut.
Mammoth tank ready.
Looks like they were actually considering expansion, at least a moment ago.
Mammoth tank ready. Mammoth tank. Armor superiority.
How many freaking harvesters do you have?
Yes, sir.
2 less. That's the right answer.
Moving.
Coordinates. Confirmed. Closing in.
Yeah, light it up like a
Unit under
piñata.
attack. Tiberium field depleted.
A little bit of cleanup here.
Move it up.
Nope, no, 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 run away, run away, run away.
Ready here.
On standby.
Silos needed. Select target. Unit under attack.
Approaching drop zone.
That stuff's pretty good against lightly armored stuff like power plants, but not so much against Tiberium spikes, considering they are fairly armored.
Let's get to the front. Move it up.
Not too bad, some pretty quick stuff here. I was really hoping we'd get a little more of a
Enemy
challenge,
defeated.
but
You are victorious.
not too bad. I think for next time we should just do hard guerrilla, because I think I've just been getting balanced over and over and over again, even though I think I specified random. Either way, another clean one on the books, no damage to us, making sure our structures are repaired and ready to go. Complete wipeout from Nod. Not too bad, that secures Central America as far as we can see. There might be a stealth Nod base, but we now have access to the ion cannon. So that puts us on equal military footing with the Scrint, which is exactly what we want. So let's take just a little bit of time to get our next action phase figured out.
Upgrading base tier. Upgrading base tier.
All good starts right there. I'm going to definitely want you to build a base, but let's go a little bit more. I think I want you far closer to in the eastern section of Canada. And I definitely want your asses moving
Moving out.
like yesterday. Definitely need to get stuff set up and structured out. I'm not too sure how Nod is still surviving, but they still are. Which is good. It's 3 players on the map is certainly going to give us a little more time. I'm going to guess there's a Nod base here, considering the severe unrest. What we've just sent is something called Refugee Aid. I'll let you check that out real quick. Reduces unrest in target city, which is good because Nod has to have the cities in complete unrest, I believe. In full unrest. So even if we tip the scale just a little, it's going to pull one of the cities down. So that's good. Let's see here. I think we're all set up. Commands and orders have been given. I really want to dump out another MCV here, but
Constructing
it's
strike
really,
force.
really risky right now. Let's see, where can we even put him? Can't put him there. This just screams murder. And any Nod attack is going to get here in a very short amount of time. The problem is I don't want just one base. I want a second base here. Let's do this. Let's hope that I can use that port, because that would be awesome. This will help test the idea if we actually need to control the ports or how that exactly works. Either way, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this an episode. I really like the progress we're making so far. We've got a good chunk of territory under GDI control. Not really a whole lot of issues here. Screen are going to be a problem later on, if not endgame, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to keep them under wraps. Either way, thank you for joining me, guys, and I'm going to catch you next time.